country.
A federal judge turns back the Trump administration's effort to ban transgender people from military. It was supposed to go into effect tomorrow. The DOJ filed a notice of appeal in D.C. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com.
At Southern Heritage,
there are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
You know, Bridget, those watching on Mix TV, Fruit Loops has got an angle there. Hey, Fruit Loops, are you able to talk? This morning you took a vow of silence, which was requested by your family.
Look, it has been a silent 3 days back here in the hole.
Thank God. But by the way, the audience has noticed. I've had people say, well, why hasn't Fruit Loops said anything? I said, well, the cat's got his tongue. No, look at this TV behind Bridget. Mm-hmm. It's in the shot. Tell me about the... Oh, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, move your head, Bridget. Here, hang on. I'm going to slide it over. Why don't you talk about... Why don't you talk about the TV?
Yeah, the TV. It is a 75-inch Roku TV. This will be our grand prize for our Mix Madness winner, courtesy of Kia of Cleveland. Thank you, John Davis. Look at that. And look at Vanna White there. And she precious.
And if no one wins, I claim the TV for my room.
Yeah. He wants another screen back in his office. I need another
one. That TV is bigger than your office.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's a pretty good angle, actually.
Oh, I've got the perfect spot for it.
Oh, I do too. Don't worry. We'll be fighting over it. So there it is, grand prize of Mix Madness. Well, hey, while we're here talking about Mix Madness, March Madness continues tonight. Bob Kesling going to join us at 7:30. UT plays Kentucky tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, folks. About 7:30, he'll be here on Mix 1041. But tonight, got some great games. All starts at 7 o'clock. And we have game coverage, Bridget, on ESPN Cleveland, 101.3, presented by Papa John's. But that will follow. It's opening day in Major League Baseball. How about it?
That's right. Oh, so excited for this day. It means spring is officially here. Yeah. Opening day of Major League Baseball.
It's a big day, so a lot going on, and you can stay with us. Braves baseball, 4 o'clock today on ESPN Cleveland, 101.3. We're doing a little new thing over there with the Braves. We'll be carrying basically pregame to postgame, everything. And normally on Mix at night, we just give you the game, but over on ESPN, you get the whole thing. So anyway, looking forward to a big day today. All right, I'm going to, Fruit Loops, I'm going to restart the news and everything right here. All right, local and state news. Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. Good morning. Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. The Cleveland Daily Banner reporting that a Bradley County grand jury has indicted 69-year-old Philip Eugene Brackett of Cleveland on multiple child sex abuse charges. Brackett arrested March 21st and remains in the Bradley County Jail on a $100,000 bond. The Banner reports that the charges include continuous sexual abuse of a child, 3 counts of aggravated sexual battery, 2 counts of sexual battery. According to the indictment, Brackett allegedly abused 3 or more minors on separate occasions between July of 2020 and September of 2024. Authorities say the aggravated sexual battery charges involve minors under the age of 13. While the sexual battery charges allege he had non-consensual sexual contact with victims, the case remains under investigation. Two horseback riders discovered the body of a deceased woman in a wooded area near Ottawa-Georgetown Road on Monday. The Chattanoogan.com is reporting that Hamilton County Sheriff's detectives and the Hamilton County Medical Examiner's Office responded to the scene and recovered the body for further examination. The woman's identity and cause of death remain unknown as authorities await findings from the Medical Examiner's Office in Hamilton County. Our news partners at Local 3 are reporting authorities recovered a body from Lake Chickamauga near Skull Island following a search for an 18-year-old swimmer. The young man last seen going underwater around 3:30 yesterday while swimming with two others. Several agencies assisted in the search before locating the body. Hamilton County Sheriff Austin Garrett confirmed the discovery but stated the swimmer's identity will not be released until the family is notified. And East Ridge police arrested a man after finding 7 juvenile girls inside a U-Haul truck on Tuesday. WDEF television reports officers stopped the vehicle on I-75 North near exit 3A following a report that children were being loaded into the truck. They found 2 juveniles in the front cab, 5 in the rear storage compartment. An investigation revealed 34-year-old Brandon Blunt, the father of the children, was responsible. He was arrested on multiple counts of child endangerment and neglect. Child Protective Services were notified. All 7 children in the U-Haul were taken for medical evaluation. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. We have full news for you on our website. And by the way, if you've not done it yet, download the all-new Mix 1041 app. It's a free download from our website, mymix1041.com, presented by CHI Memorial. And folks, don't forget, there it is. If you're watching us on mixtv.tv, you can, if you've got the app already, hey, Fruit Loops, if they've got the app, they just go there and you've got a big sign there. Is that right?
Yeah, they just pops up a screen and says download the new app. You click on it and it'll take you to the new app link.
You sound terrible, by the way. Got our first check of the streets. Maybe we'll get a new producer at some point.
I love you too, boss.
Oh,
man,
I feel the love.
Sweet. Why don't you give me that TV if you love me?
This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the March Slam Dunk Trade-Up event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. The best deals on Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. Northley Highway and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. And taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking good so far. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
All right, we say good morning. It is 10 minutes after 7, time for the Hardee's Wake Up. Hardee's has great news for you. Don't know if you've heard this, something that locally, J&S restaurants who own Hardee's in this entire area have wanted to do for a long time. They are serving breakfast now on breakfast until noon. And, hey, you can get those sweet spring flavors with Hardee's new strawberry lemon biscuit. It's packed with strawberry and lemon flavor. Could they not have just done the strawberry? I mean, is that too much? Why do we have to add lemon in there?
Oh, because it makes it even better.
You would like lemons.
Lemon, yes.
You would like lemons. That's about right. By the way, if you like lemons, you need to get checked. Okay, all of you. Top with a drizzle. A little harsh this morning.
Yeah.
Top with a drizzle of icing. Hey, it's a sweet, delicious biscuit. This is available all day in your choice of single, 2-pack, or 4-pack options. You know what you could do is you slide in there. You can say, hey, give me that maybe 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I don't know, 1 o'clock. About 2 o'clock's a good time. You go in there and you say, look, give me the strawberry lemon biscuit, hold the lemon, and then get you that still newer Hardee's coffee. They upped their coffee game, I don't know, about 7-8 years ago. And I remember Beverly Johnson she called me screaming about it, how bragging on it and everything. But I love Beverly, by the way. And so you get your little coffee, a little strawberry lemon biscuit. You do that about, 1, 2 o'clock, something like that. Hit the wall. Bridget hits the wall at 7:11 a.m.
Yep,
so anyway,
pretty much.
do that at a Hardee's near you.
Introducing Hardee's Original Bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 Original Bag, only at Hardee's.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS. At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
It's Ram Truck Month at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 1.9% for up to 72 months. Buzzer beater savings on new Ram 1500 pickups. $11,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR. The better way to buy and service. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
Foster has been making America's best mattresses since 1846. When you buy one at Mermaid, we'll give you $300 in free merchandise at locally owned Mermaid Mattress.
Morning, mainly sunny by afternoon, a high of 74 and a low of 48 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly cloudy, a high of 78 and a low of 59. And then cloudy skies on Saturday during the day, a slight chance of an afternoon rain shower and a high of 77. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 36 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
March Madness is here, and the Cleveland Family YMCA has a slam dunk offer.
Welcome back. Your time is 6
6:14 on this gorgeous Thursday morning. Sunrise here in just about an hour and 15 minutes. And temperatures, well, they're on the chilly side. So as you're stepping out, probably still need that light jacket. So not putting it away just yet for the season, as we are down into the mid-30s in the Murphy and Blue Ridge, 37 in Athens and Cleveland, 41 in Altamont, and even 41 down in Chattanooga. So it's a colder start to the day. But by this afternoon, we warm up into the mid-70s. Going to be some gorgeous weather. Here's a look outside, US 27. We have more people out on the road getting their day started. If you haven't left the house yet and you're still with us, again, a little bit chilly out there, but it's dry. After the rain Monday morning, the rest of the week has been quiet. That'll continue over the next couple of days. High pressure building in. Now, there is a weak disturbance moving in from the north. That should bring some rain to the northern part of Tennessee. I think most of that stays just outside of our area, but this weekend, a little bit of a different story. So we're going to be tracking multiple waves of showers and storms. The first one comes through Saturday night into probably Sunday afternoon. Not really looking at a severe threat here. Round two, that's when we need to be weather aware. This will come through likely Monday morning, so this will extend beyond the weekend into next week. Damaging winds, hail, even a few isolated tornadoes, all look possible. Going to be ingredients there. Again, this forecast has been a little difficult because the models really haven't been agreeing that well until now. So we're starting to get a clearer picture of what to expect. Going to want to have multiple ways of receiving those severe alerts. And again, a lot of this comes through during the morning hours, so we'll be ready to rock and roll. You want to stay with us all Monday morning. Here's a look at your storm tracker moving forward. So going to have some dry weather between now and we'll say Saturday evening. It looks like most of the day on Saturday stays dry. A couple spotty showers during the evening, but notice by 10:40, even most of the rain still to our west. Moves through Saturday night into Sunday morning. That may continue all the way through the afternoon on and off. I think we'll get a period of dry weather throughout Sunday evening, and then the main threat is going to come through Monday morning as a cold front drops to the southeast. So notice by 7, we're kind of in the thick of things, and then that transitions off to our east during the day on Monday. And by Monday afternoon, a lot of this is going to be into the eastern half of the country. But the Storm Prediction Center still outlining a broad area of severe potential on Sunday into Sunday night. A lot of this would be much later in the night. So during the day on Sunday, really not expecting too much in the way of severe threat. Our threat will come Monday morning as that threat starts to shift to the east as that cold front approaches. So we'll have to watch Monday pretty closely moving forward. Likely to be a storm alert weather day. We could pick up an inch.
Is Mixed Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. And tell you what, it's nearly 19 after 7. Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Happy birthday to Taylor Thurman today. His mom, dad, and sister love him very much. And then Deb Freischlag is having a birthday today. That is from her work family at Legacy Senior Living. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
Hey, it's the Mix 1041, MixTV.tv Spring Home Refresh, second annual, bringing it back. Hey, it's presented by Cleveland Insurance, and this week is sponsored by Central Heat and Air. Now, I guess today is Thursday. Hey, Sheridan, is that up? I think the UV lamp thing? Could you hear me?
No.
Come in, Sheridan. Come in. Yeah, we've got a door.
Come join us.
Come on in. Do we have? Are they registering for the UV lamp for Central Heat and Air? Yes. Okay, it's up. So here's what you do. Thank you, Sheridan. Yep. Am I not loud enough?
Yes, you're plenty loud.
Oh, okay.
It's her hearing.
Well, that's interesting, Bridget. Thank you. Central Heat and Air. Here's what you can do today. So today, and by the way, every Thursday will be our big weekly prize day. So here's what you're doing. We'll start this right now. You can register to win a UV lamp. Now, we have the Central Heat and Air people in here. This is a UV lamp that actually is for air quality in your home. Plus, we'll give away another one of the HVAC unit checks, about a $90 value. The UV lamp's like $200. So if you want to win this from Central Heat and Air, simply call in or text in 423-614-6499, and that's our weekly prize. Thanks so much, Central Heat and Air. Again, volunteer Redipest Mix line, 423-614-6499, or text in on the Cleveland State Cougar line, same number, 721.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Authorities recovered a body from Lake Chickamauga near Skull Island following a search for an 18-year-old swimmer. It happened yesterday around 3:30. More on that coming up. A Bradley County grand jury indicted 69-year-old Philip Eugene Brackett of Cleveland on multiple child sex abuse charges. And 2 horseback riders discovered the body of a deceased woman in a wooded area near Ottawa-Georgetown Road on Monday. Those stories and more coming up in full detail at the top of the hour.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the March Slam Dunk Trade-Up event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. The best deals on Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. Northley Highway and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate is looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Exciting changes are happening at Southland Finance. They're still here to offer the same services they always have and so much more. Call or stop by their Cleveland office at the corner of 25th Street and Peerless Road and find out how Southland Finance is growing to serve you. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This is John Davis at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. Have you ever done something...
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
Today's best mix and best variety. We are Mix 1041, streaming worldwide on the all-new Mix 1041 app. Download at mymix1041.com. We have tens of thousands of people who've downloaded the app. So if you've got the app already, just go there. You're going to see the, some kind of prompt, Fruit Loops put together, and just click it. And then say goodbye to all your information. I mean, it's going to send me your credit card number personally, which you should, all of you.
Of course.
Bunch of ingrates. So anyway, so I might as well get something good out of this thing. I don't know. 7:20.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
What?
What are you talking about?
Well, I just said people should send me their credit card numbers.
Now, you are supposed to register on the new app, yes.
Yeah, you've got some screen.
No credit card. No credit card needed.
No, I just said to me personally. I couldn't care less about the station. I'm talking about to me. All right, get out. 7:27.
Thank you to all the families that have and continue to purchase all your mattress needs from locally owned Mermaid Mattress. Keeping your dollars local is important, and so is buying from a family, not a firm.
For today, we'll have a few clouds this morning, otherwise mainly sunny by afternoon, a high of 74 and a low of 48 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly cloudy, a high of 78 and a low of 59. And then on Saturday, cloudy skies, a slight chance of an afternoon rain shower with a high of 77. Your current Milligan Vein temperature is 36 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
7:28, Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv and Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. Coming up, sports is up next. Stand by for that. Plus, voice of the Vols, Bob Kesling. He'll preview the UT Kentucky game tomorrow night, March Madness Sweet 16 in Indianapolis, Indiana, all coming up.
Car trouble's bringing.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world, and I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hi, my name is Everest, and I'm from Walker Valley High School. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Your time matters, and at Direct Primary Care Associates, we know that. Listen to Shawn as she explains how we've helped her.
Being a working mom, owning my own business and having children, Direct Primary Care is so much more convenient for me because I can just pick up my phone, shoot a message to my doctor, tell him what's going on, and he can give me an answer right then. If I need to go in, I know it's going to be a quick visit. I go in and then I'm out. I don't have time to drive to the doctor, sit for an hour in a waiting room, and then sit for even longer waiting on the doctor to come in while my child is destroying the office. So my time, I feel like, is worth as much as the doctor's time. And with Direct Primary Care, I'm treated that way.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
It is 7:31, Mix 104.1, MixTV.tv. Mix Mornings is presented by your friends at Bradley Medical Center. And it's time for sports. Sports courtesy of ESPN Cleveland 101.3. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial. Hello, human kindness. The sports report sponsored in part by the Town Squire. Squire has shoes. Yes, shoes. Excellent selection. Florsham, Johnson & Murphy, Peter Millar, and Johnny O. The Town Squire Shoe Department. Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street in Cleveland. The shop that appreciates the customer. The sounds of March Madness. We'll get to that in a second. But today is Major League Baseball's regular, full opening day. They did the Tokyo Series last week. The Braves will open in San Diego. They'll play at the Padres today. First pitch at 4 o'clock. Pre-game at 3. We'll have it. ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. It's a big day. Tonight, the NCAA men's basketball tournament continues, the Sweet 16. We'll have coverage on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 following the Braves, presented by Papa John's. Alabama BYU's the first game out, 7:10. Florida will take on Maryland at 7:39. Duke and Arizona, 9:39. And Arkansas, Texas Tech at 10:09. Tonight we'll have coverage again, ESPN Cleveland 101.3. And then don't forget tomorrow night, the NCAA men's basketball tournament Sweet 16. Tennessee, Kentucky, 7:39. That'll be actually here on Mix 104.1 tomorrow night. And on TBS, presented by TVFCU. Got this from Lake Forest. 6th grade baseball over Dalton Middle yesterday, 13-5. Lake Forest JV baseball defeated McCallie 7-5 and 6-2 in a doubleheader. And the Lake Forest girls golf team defeated Ocoee Middle and Cleveland Middle last night in a tri-match. Hey, do we have Kesling? All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of the Volunteers, Bob Kesling. Robert, good morning.
Steve, how are you?
You know, I'm doing all right. I'm here. Allergies are tough right now. Do you have trouble with allergies?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this time of the year is tough on everybody. So, yeah, little stuffy, but I'll get it cleaned out and ready to go by tomorrow night.
I'm sure you've got an old East Tennessee mountain remedy probably for your allergic issues. So anyway.
Well, no, I don't. I don't partake of adult beverages, so I've got to find something else.
You're. I say East Tennessee, but you're from Ohio, so you don't really care. All right, so Bob,
I've only been here since 1972. Does that qualify me yet for citizenship in East Tennessee?
I'll have to ask Governor Lee. We're gonna look at this. Hey, by the way, when we talked last week, and I said that the Haslams were giving you your own gas pump as part of your retirement, I understand that Jim Haslam heard about it and thought it was a great idea. So congratulations.
Well, if he was still associated with Pilot, that would probably be really impressive.
Well, okay, Warren Buffett. What? I don't care.
Warren Buffett. I haven't heard anything from Warren yet, so I don't know if you pull as much weight as you think you do.
Well, no, I don't. I pull the least weight. Hey, so can UT beat Kentucky for the first time this year tomorrow night?
I still can't believe that Kentucky's beaten Tennessee twice.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, I'm really had a hard time getting my head around that because, I think it's a really solid Kentucky team. Tennessee's better in a lot of categories. They just haven't played better against them. You know, they had them the game up in Lexington, I thought Tennessee was going to win that game, and then Kobe Brea just went crazy, hit those 2 long 3-point bombs almost by midcourt, and so Tennessee couldn't win that game. So, but I still think Tennessee's a better team, and I think that should be motivated. I mean, if you can't get motivated in the Sweet 16 to play, then you shouldn't be out there. So they'll be motivated. They'll play hard, and I think they'll beat them this time. So, and then on to the Elite Eight. So we'll see where it goes from there.
You know, I talk to these UT fans, and you hear them say, "Look, you know, UT has the problem where sometimes their offense just freezes, and they freeze up for whatever reason." Have you seen that as a problem this year? And obviously tomorrow night that can't happen, obviously.
Well, I mean, at times during the conference, like the game at Florida when they lost by 30. Yeah, the offense wasn't very good that night. And they've had some spells, but for the most part, the one indicator that you've got to continue to follow is Chaz Lanier. If Lanier's scoring 20 points or more, Tennessee's going to win. I mean, that's been proven throughout the course of the season. So if you can get Lanier to score 20 and then get some extra help from Ziegler and Gainey and Milicic, then Tennessee's got a really good chance of winning games because you're not going to score a lot of points on them. I mean, Kentucky, they're averaging like 85 points a game. Well, they were in the 70s against Tennessee. So if the game stays in the 70s, Tennessee's got a chance to win it. That's where Coach Barnes wants it, in the 70s, and I think that's their defense is good enough to hold Kentucky down. Kentucky, one thing about it, you give Kentucky credit though. Those 2 other games, they played really well. I mean, they really did. They've got those. They've been banged up and playing without the point guard for a while, but they've got those 3 freshmen that came in, and just Chandler and Perry and those guys came in and made big plays against Trent Noah. Those 3 guys came in and made big plays, unexpected plays that you didn't really count if you were Kentucky. And those guys have kind of slowly but surely been blended in to the attack because of the fact that Kentucky's had all these injuries, but they seem pretty healthy. The one thing that really amazes me about Kentucky is their center, Amari Williams. The guy's 7 feet, okay? He has 120 assists on the year.
Wow!
I mean, that's incredible. So
wow.
They run a lot of they run a lot of things through him. He can bring the ball. In fact, the game here in Knoxville, I mean, if you remember, he was a point guard most of the game, bringing the ball up the floor. And but he gets to the top of the key, and being 7 foot, he can find guys cutting to the basket, or he finds Kobe Brea out there spotting up for a 3-point shot. And so he's one of the most unusual players in this tournament because he doesn't shoot real well. I mean, he's got to be pretty close to the basket, but he plays out there by the free throw line at the top of the key, and they just run things through him. So he's really good at passing and moving their offense along because you don't see many 7-footers with 120-some assists.
We're joined by the voice of the Vols, Bob Kesling. What do you make of course, the SEC, 14 teams got in. That was a record. Now, 7 teams left. That's a record for the Sweet 16. But what do you make of all of the talk that, hey, we now just have major conferences, there are no Cinderellas, and in this era, I guess you'd call it, that we're in, where the mid-majors aren't there. What does that mean for college basketball? What does that mean really for this tournament?
Well, I mean, I think this year is just the start of the snowball going down the hill because it's all about NIL money. And so teams like UTC, teams like George Mason, they can't compete when you're talking about buying players for $1 million or $1.5 million, which a lot of these power conferences are doing. Smaller schools can't do that. So that's just going to make the gap between the haves a lot more than it is now between the haves and the have-nots. Because so you go to, let's say you go to UNC Charlotte, and you have a decent year, and you're not going back to UNC Charlotte. You want to get to the Big Ten or to the SEC where the money is, and I think that's a problem, because I think that it's going to get worse. I mean, now all the players have agents, and all the teams have general managers, and it's like a mini NBA. And
Sure.
the rich get richer, and the ones that can't keep up, they get smaller. So what that means for the NCAA tournament is there won't be many Cinderella teams anymore. There won't be many. Now, some of them will get in the tournament, like VCU got in the tournament this year because they won the Atlantic 10, but they got bumped out in the first round. So some of these smaller teams, I mean, most of the teams in the Sweet 16, as you mentioned, I mean, 7 from the SEC and 6 from the Big Ten or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's all big time schools, and it's just going to get worse. Well, I don't, dare I say it's not worse. It's just that the power conferences are going to have the great teams, and the smaller schools, I don't think they can compete. And I mean, they'll still have basketball teams, but you're not going to see these teams come up and have these huge upsets, I don't think. I mean, how many big upsets have there been in the tournament this year?
Not many.
Not many.
Not many.
No.
Voice of the Vols, Bob Kesling joins us. So you're going to Indianapolis now.
Yeah.
You went to Lexington last week, and I was very concerned about you and Bert riding up there, because you basically left an hour before the game. I mean, you got there. I understand you got there in the second quarter. So now, what is our travel plan for Indianapolis, Indiana?
We will be heading out at 1:00, and
today
we'll be heading north. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I feel better now. We're a day ahead. Okay, good. That's
We're going to stop at every Buc-ee's we see on the way between here and Indianapolis. I don't know how many there are, but we'll be stopping there. We might do some Skyline chili on the way up.
Oh, now we're talking. Yeah.
Little three-way. Being a Reds fan, I would love to try and take a little detour to go to the Reds opening day today, but I don't think Bert's up for that. We'll debate as we go up there. So make a little diversion there. We'll probably go to, they have the gym up there in Indianapolis where they shot the movie Hoosiers.
Hinkle Fieldhouse.
Well, no. Well, you're right. That wasn't the high school.
Well, that's you're right. Yeah, that's the main. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's where they played the games in Hinkle.
Yeah.
But have you ever been to Hinkle?
I never have. I don't think I've been in Indianapolis. There was a restraining order. Peyton Manning had a restraining order out against me, so I couldn't go for several years.
You're very provincial. I know that. But anyway, if you go to, they say, now I haven't been there. I know Mike Strange, who used to write for the Sentinel. Last time we were in Indianapolis, he went to because you can take a tour. So like you go down in the locker room where Gene Hackman did all the rah-rah stuff.
Oh, wow.
But, it's the gym of Hickory High School, and it's still there. So they got the big team picture up there on the wall of the Hickory. What was their nickname? Hickory, I forget.
Hoosiers? I don't know. I can't remember.
Hickory. Wait, that'd be a good trivia question to have somebody call.
Hey, somebody text or call in. What was Hickory's nickname?
Was in the movie Hoosiers.
Hey, Cloudy and 60 in Cincinnati. While you're talking, I'm watching the Today Show over here, and it's Al Roker says it's cloudy and 60 in Cincinnati. I wouldn't go there today because it may rain.
Well, listen, rain, snow. We're like mailmen. Rain, slow, sneak. Nothing slows us down.
No, I'm talking about you're going to go sit at a Reds game, and it could rain on you. So.
So what? What? I mean, I'm not as soft as you are. I mean, for God's sakes.
No one's as soft as I am.
A little rain doesn't hurt anybody. So anyway, I still got to talk Bert into that. He hasn't given his blessings yet, but game's at 4:00, so we'll be cruising through there right about the time it starts, and then we'll try and sneak in the left field line and get up in the bleachers where they can't find us after we sneak in the game. So we'll work on that.
We just were told that Ken Bolin, the executive director of Garden Plaza, which is a senior living community here in Cleveland, which, by the way, Bob, they'd like to talk with you. Anyway, it's the Hickory Huskers. Hey, Ken, we're going to give you a free Hardee's combo. How about it? There you go.
Hickory Huskers? Okay.
That's what he said. I don't know.
It probably is because I just didn't. I just blanked out. I couldn't remember what they're.
Well,
but that sounds right. We'll go with that.
Bob
Till we hear
Kesling.
something better, we'll go with that.
Bob, we got. Hey, we're looking forward to tomorrow night, 7:39 tip-off. But you're the first game out, so that'll be on time.
That's right. Yeah, we won't have to fill and be ready to roll. I'm looking forward to it. When you get in these big football stadiums, it does have a different feel to the game.
Sure.
And shooting backgrounds are different, and you never really know what you're going to get. I mean, the team will be in there in fact, they went to the Lakers game last night.
Really?
And
what a game!
Yeah, they got to see Dalton connect and all that kind of stuff. So,
yep.
And then they'll have press conferences today. They'll have a shoot around at the stadium, and then they'll go to a different high school there in town, and they will have their usual practice sessions because the shoot around is basically it's open to the public, but they don't do they don't really work on game plans and stuff. They just shoot, get used to the background for about 30 minutes, and then they'll go to another high school there in town and have their practice sessions. And they'll get up tomorrow, and they'll have another shoot around at the Lucas Oil Stadium. Then get ready to take on Kentucky tomorrow night.
Wow!
Now, Steve, this is the third time, as you mentioned, that Tennessee's playing Kentucky. How many times has that happened in history that Tennessee and Kentucky have played at least 3 times in a single season?
I do not know. Has it happened?
Has it happened? Yeah.
Wow.
Take a guess. I mean, play along, for gosh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot we were doing dramatic readings. Let's go back to 1944. It was Adolph Rupp, and no, I have no idea.
It did happen back in the 40s, yes.
Well, of course it did.
It happened. It started in 1915, actually.
Really?
When, yes, the teams would play 2 games in Knoxville, and they'd play 2 games in Lexington.
Wow.
So there's several years they played 4 times, but it's actually, this will be the 23rd time in history that they played at least 3 times in a single season.
Wow.
When you think about playing twice during the regular season and maybe playing in the SEC tournament, because they had that long stretch when they didn't have the tournament, so they only played twice during those years. But this is the first time they've ever met in the NCAA tournament. In fact, first time Tennessee's ever played an SEC team in the NCAA tournament. So, but again, as you mentioned, we're going to see a lot more of that going forward.
Yeah, there's no
because
doubt.
of all these SEC teams, and they're just the math of it. When you've got 16 teams and 7 from the same conference, pretty good chance they'll be matched up again.
Hey, Bob, Ken Burns just called. He wants to do a documentary on this, so he wants to get with you. So you guys just talk about it.
No, tell him to call the Kentucky folks. I'm not interested.
Bob,
I got too much of this stuff going on.
Thank God your cell phone's breaking up. All right, Bob. Hey, buddy, We'll be listening tomorrow night.
All right, Steve.
God bless you.
Take care.
Have a great
All
trip.
Right, I'll see you. Thank you.
Call me from Cincinnati. Tell Marty Brenneman I said hello. All right.
I'll do it. He'll be there today.
All right. See you.
See you.
I love Robert, but we're going down the line there, and we're into the 1915 area. What do we do here, Bridget? Let's do our Simmons Bank celebration.
All right.
I love Kesling, but my God.
Happy birthday.
Well, Steve, back in 1941, they played. I love him. Go ahead. Just do it.
Taylor Thurmond is celebrating a birthday today. There's another Bobby on the phone there, Bobby Ludwig. Happy birthday, Taylor. That's from Mom, Dad, and his sister. Deb Freischlag is having a birthday today. That's from her work family at Legacy Senior Living. Thomas Bell is having a birthday today. That is from Lindsay and Jacob. Happy birthday, Thomas. And then Gina Guerin is celebrating today, Executive Director of Development at Tennessee Oncology. Happy birthday to her. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Visit the new location of Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
All right, coming up next, Gloria Moser will join us. We'll talk to Bobby Ludwig here in just a moment.
Ready to tackle your next home project?
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Dad, what are you doing? We have an important meeting soon.
What could be more important than making sure this mattress is right for our customer?
You're right.
Oh, well, you should listen to your dad more. Now help me make this bed.
Right now, during our Catch Z, Save G sale, you can save up to 57% on overstock Mermaid brand mattresses.
And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, locally handmade, hand-delivered.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
My name is Mark Road Truck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Logan Thompson. Dude, does your ball talk?
Yeah, ever since the car accident.
Logan Thompson.
Thinks I should call Logan Thompson to get a better settlement. He won't shut up about it.
And you blew it.
I know.
We could have had it all. Logan Thompson.
Call Logan Thompson. We get results.
Call Logan Thompson.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Stuff's going to work itself out. I think teachers might be up a little bit this morning. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. How can people get a hold of you?
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or stop by and see me at 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Liner gas station, Steve.
All right, Bobby, thanks so much. Gloria Moser joins us this morning. And also we have Yulia, help me out. Botso, there we go. It's been a while. Good to see both of you. How are you this morning?
Doing good. Good. Thanks for having us.
Gloria, I want to begin with you because if folks are watching us on mixtv.tv right now, you've got basically a replica of a license plate. Tell me about this.
Yes. So if you did not know, Tennessee does not have a childhood cancer awareness license tag. And we're trying to change that because why not? Our kids matter.
That's exactly right. And I know that you have taken this definitely. Brought it to us in the past, the public, but I do know there's a deadline coming up. Is that right?
Yes, June 30th, 2025. I believe it's about 95 days away, so it's going to get here pretty quickly. That is our deadline to get 1,000 pre-orders. That's the state of Tennessee's requirement.
Okay, so they have to, and how do people do that? What would they do if they want to?
Visit our website, childhoodcancertntag.com.
And there you go. If you're watching us on mixtv.tv right now, what are we seeing there?
Oh,
who is that?
Sweet boy.
Oh,
That's Elijah.
That's Elijah. Look at that. Tell me about Elijah in case folks don't know.
Elijah is 12 years old now. When he was diagnosed, he was 10 years old. He was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia at the end of January 2023. He is still technically in treatment. He's in remission, and he should be done with treatment in August of this year. And hopefully ring the bell soon.
That is wonderful. Why is this important to you?
This is very important to me because a lot of times when I try to explain to people about what this is, of course you see it on TV, you see the pictures, the videos, but you're not actually like there seeing the child go through this. Any person that has a child, I know how much you love your child. I know how much you care about your child. When you see your child go through pain like this, it's unbearable. But you don't really understand what it is till you're like seeing it. And I feel like I'm trying to explain with this license plate and how important it is to us is because we're there and we're seeing it, and we want our children to be recognized and bring awareness to this. And this is not just something that rarely happens. This is happening to kids right here in our hometown that are having to go through this. And I mean, I remember even driving by and my son would see like a yellow tag that somebody has in their car and they're like, oh, look, they're supporting us. And I was like, I know, that's amazing. And it's like, even to him, he's like, we don't have a license plate already. And I was like, yeah, I know. Like, it's crazy that we don't. And like that hopefully we'll get up to 1,000 in June, by June. Before that, maybe more.
Gloria, tell me some more here.
Yes, this tag is so important. I want to clarify it's not exclusively for families who have a child in cancer treatment or have had a child in treatment. This is for any Tennessee resident, not just here locally, but anyone in Tennessee that wants to show support to kids who are in treatment, in remission, or in heaven. It's simple. It just requires a $40 deposit to pre-order this tag. And it would mean the world to these families to see these all across the states of Tennessee, the streets of Tennessee.
Absolutely, and we've got a commercial that has been done. Gloria, this is the commercial that you sent us, the radio commercial. I want to play it in a sec. Tell me about this, if you will, before I play it.
Sure. This is a recording from Caroline Staten here in Cleveland. She is a childhood cancer survivor, and she recorded this 35-second ad that's adorable that tells people why they should get a tag.
All right, let's hear this. I'm gonna go to this recording right here.
Did you know that Tennessee does not yet have a specialty license plate for childhood cancer awareness? You can help us change that. We need 1,000 Tennesseans to pre-order the childhood cancer awareness license plate by June 30th, or it won't happen. My name is Caroline, and I'm a childhood cancer survivor. I can tell you it would mean a lot to all the kids currently battling to see these gold ribbon tags on cars all over our state. Please help us increase awareness for childhood cancer by reserving your license tag today at childhoodcancertntag.com.
Well, that's powerful. That's very, very powerful. Tell me about Caroline.
She is a third grade student at Waterville Elementary. I was hoping she could come this morning, but that didn't work out. But perhaps we can get her here another day.
Anytime. Let's talk about the number of families that are fighting right now, right here locally.
I'm aware of 8 families that are currently taking their child to treatment. Mm-hmm. And since the Grayson Foundation was founded over 2 years ago, we've helped over 18 families here in Bradley County.
It's so powerful, and I know that when we met you at our prayer service that we had back at First Baptist a couple of years ago, just this community, the outpouring is quite amazing, isn't it? How does that help you? How does that make you feel?
Just the support. Like sometimes I do have random people that walk up to me and they're like, hey, I've seen you, or I've seen your son, or they would bring up they've seen Elijah and they say how strong he is and how amazing he is. And just having people that don't even like personally know us come and tell me like how amazing my son has been doing and how strong he is after everything he's gone through. is just amazing. And it's like they're going out of their way to do that for us.
All right. So glad to talk about this. We want everybody to get in on this. And let's get 1,000. I mean, that's very doable, Gloria, obviously.
Yes.
Very. Where is it right now? How are we doing?
So we currently have 356 pre-orders.
Okay, so we definitely can do that.
Mm-hmm.
So again, let's remind everybody what they need to do here.
Go to childhoodcancertntag.com and you'll find the link to pre-order your tag and pay the $40 deposit. And there's all kinds of information on that website, including the 30-second commercial we just heard, if you want to hear that again, and some frequently asked questions at the bottom. For example, some people will ask, do I need to wait until my tag expires? And the answer is no, because the tag doesn't exist yet. So you can't go to the courthouse and get this tag yet. We're collecting pre-orders. So that's why it's important to keep your current tag current, but still pre-order this one.
Ladies, thank you so much for coming in and reminding us about this. It is so important, and we'll keep reminding people. Hope you can come back.
Thank you for having us.
Have a great day. Thank you both.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to pause here. I tell you what, Bridget, let's get our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center right here. And now this from Mermaid Mattress.
See the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
And just before weather, we do have a traffic problem on the interstate. I-75 southbound. It's going to be around mile marker 19. We appreciate the call on that. It's an accident that is blocking the left lane there, so traffic already backing up past exit 20 this morning. So if you're headed southbound on the interstate, be aware of that. Traffic backed up past exit 20. An accident working around mile marker 19, I-75 southbound, that is affecting the left lane. So we will keep you up to date on that. Weather-wise for today, partly cloudy, a high of 74 and a low of 47 this evening. For tomorrow, mainly cloudy, a high of 78 and a low of 59. Then on Saturday, cloudy skies, a slight chance of an afternoon rain shower, a high of 77. Your current Milligan vane temperature is 36 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next. Presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News. I'm Chris Foster. Canada's Prime Minister Mark Carney meets with his cabinet today to discuss retaliation for 25% tariffs coming on imported autos and auto parts used in factories here being imposed by President Trump.
A lot of companies are going to be in great shape because they've already built their plant, but their plants are underutilized, so they'll be able to expand them inexpensively and quickly. But others will come into our country and build, and they're already looking for sites.
Most industry analysts say prices will go up. The top Republican on the Senate Armed Services Committee, Roger Wicker, wants an expedited Inspector General review of how a journalist was added to a group chat about attack plans in Yemen. Democrat Tammy Duckworth on Fox.
I worry that our allies might not share information with us if they feel that we do not know how to safeguard. So I really want to thank Chairman Wicker for agreeing to do this.
The president and people on that chat say no laws were broken, no classified information was shared. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. It's 8:05. Good morning. Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. We're also on the all-new Mix 1041 app. Make sure you've downloaded it from our website. mymix1041.com. If you don't have our app, do it. If you have the app, you're going to be prompted on there when you go to the old app to tell you to download the new one. All right. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Visit LoganThompsonLaw.com. A Bradley County grand jury has indicted 69-year-old Philip Eugene Brackett of Cleveland on multiple child sex abuse charges. The Cleveland Daily Banner reports Brackett was arrested March 21st and remains in the Bradley County Jail on a $100,000 bond. The charges include continuous sexual abuse of a child, 3 counts of aggravated sexual battery, 2 counts of sexual battery. According to the indictment, Brackett allegedly abused 3 or more minors on separate occasions between July of 2020 and September of 2024. Authorities say the aggravated sexual battery charges involve minors under the age of 13, while the sexual battery charges allege he had non-consensual sexual contact with victims. The case remains under investigation. The Chattanoogan.com reports that 2 horseback riders discovered the body of a deceased woman in a wooded area near Ooltewah-Georgetown Road Monday. Hamilton County Sheriff's Office detectives and the Hamilton County Medical Examiner's Office responded to the scene, recovering the body for further examination. The woman's identity and cause of death remain unknown as authorities await findings from the Medical Examiner's Office. Our news partners at Local 3 are reporting authorities recovered a body from Lake Chickamauga near Skull Island following a search for an 18-year-old swimmer. The young man was last seen going underwater yesterday around 3:30 p.m. while swimming with 2 others. Several agencies assisted in the search before locating the body. Hamilton County Sheriff Austin Garrett confirmed the discovery but stated the swimmer's identity will not be released until the family is notified. The Hamilton County Sheriff's Office is leading the investigation. And WDEF television reports this morning that East Ridge police arrested a man after finding 7 juvenile girls inside a U-Haul truck on Tuesday. Officers stopped the vehicle on I-75 North near Exit 3A following a report that children were being loaded into the truck. They found 2 juveniles in the front cab, 5 in the rear storage compartment. An investigation revealed 34-year-old Brandon Blunt, the father of the children, was responsible. He was arrested on multiple counts of child endangerment and neglect. Child Protective Services notified all 7 children were taken for medical evaluation. At 8:08, Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the March Slam Dunk Trade-Up event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. The best deals on Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. North Lee Highway and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. Crews are working an accident on the Interstate I-75 southbound. It's going to be between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain there around mile marker 19, and it's affecting the left lane there, and it's causing a backup well past exit 20 this morning. So if you're headed southbound on the interstate toward Chattanooga, be aware of that, and we'll be sure to keep you up to date. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The Y has a slam dunk offer just for you. Join the Y between now and March 31st and enjoy a $0 joining fee plus up to $18.91 off of your March membership rate. Basketball was invented at the Y in 1891, so you can celebrate the history of the game there. Find out more at clevelandtnymca.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Are you noticing cracks in your foundation walls? Moisture in
Hardee's Original Bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 Original Bag, only at Hardee's.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
1041, home of the Mix 1041, MixTV.tv Spring Home Refresh, second annual. It's presented by Cleveland Insurance. This week's sponsor is Central Heat and Air. Go to docsair.com, but they're going to give away today a UV lamp. Now, it's not what you think, probably more than you think. It's all about cleaning the air inside of your home or business, whatever. So we're giving that away as our weekly prize, but then Central Heat and Air has been kind enough, I'm sure this was not Tony's idea, probably Carrie, to give away, or Frank. Of course, Frank lost half of himself, so anyway, and Carrie said he lost his heart, so anyway.
No.
They're married for now, but anyway, no. So they're giving away 5 HVAC unit checks, so we've been doing that all week. So here's what you're doing today. Today you're registering. Again, Central Heat and Air is our weekly prize this week, and we're doing every Thursday is when we do the prize. Now, they've gone above and beyond with the other prizes, these unit checks this week. So today you're entering for 2 prizes. You've got that free HVAC check from Central Heat and Air. It's about a $90 value. And then this UV lamp, which is all about the air quality in your home or business, wherever you are. Whoever's mucking up your air, I can't imagine you people's air. Good Lord Almighty, don't ever let me breathe your air. Wow. A lot of you would wish I would stop breathing. That's fine. And I understand that. That's what my family feels the same way. So, no, this UV lamp's about $200 value. So if you want to win all this, you can call us, volunteer, Red Up Pass Mix line, 423-614-6499. Text that same number. It becomes the Cleveland State Cougar line. And text, make sure you put your name on it. Put spring, put I don't care. What do you want them to text? Spring?
Not I don't care.
I don't care.
Spring would be good.
I think somebody texts I don't care, then an automatic winner.
Or maybe a little sunshine emoji or something. That would be cute.
You will be on the do not ever win again list if you do that. Let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Mermaid, big part of our spring home refresh. Roger dug out a queen-size adjustable mattress he couldn't sell, and so he's made that part of the grand prize. More on that coming up.
Thank you to all the families that have and continue to purchase all your mattress needs from locally owned Mermaid Mattress. Keeping your dollars
Gently
local
used.
is important. So is buying from a family, not a firm.
For today, partly cloudy skies, a high of 74 and a low of 47 this evening. For tomorrow, mainly cloudy, a high of 78 and a low of 59. And then on Saturday, cloudy skies, a slight chance of an afternoon rain shower with a high of 77. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 37 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air radar, we do have a few rain showers in the Decatur and Sweetwater area. They're in the northern part of our listening area.
Oh, that was
How about that?
Man,
That was extra.
My goodness, are you charging us extra for that?
No charge
Good
for that.
Lord.
This weather forecast
Pretty
is brought
good.
to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Car trouble's bringing you down?
It's Ram Truck Month at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 1.9% for up to 72 months. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Hardee's Original Bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 Original Bag, only at Hardee's.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that 6,100 students under the age of 18 vape for their very first time every day? It's time to make a change. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
1041.com or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have something for everyone to help you manage your finances with ease and security. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
And a lot of news this morning. You can find it all on our website, and our new website, we still call it new, mymix1041.com.
This news update is brought to you by Ocoee Pediatrics. At Ocoee Pediatrics, they are committed to seeing sick children within 24 hours of onset in most cases. Located at 55 25th Street in Cleveland. Call 423-614-3733 or visit ocoeepeds.com.
It's a big day, Bridget. It's the opening day of Major League Baseball, the official opening day. We had the Tokyo series with the Cubs and Dodgers last week, but always a big day.
Yes. Go Braves. They're at the Padres today.
It's a little different. A little different. Braves and Padres, 4 o'clock first pitch, and that'll be on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. That's our sister station, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Something new this year, Braves fans. For years, we do the Braves night games on Mix 104.1. That will continue, but when it's on Mix, it's basically the game. However, now that we have a full baseball season on our sister station, ESPN Cleveland 101.3, we're going to go pregame to postgame, the entire programming. So you can expect that this season on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. And then following that, of course, March Madness, all that. We get in the Sweet 16 round beginning tonight. All of that coming up. Speaking of which, so right now, if you're watching us on mixtv.tv, behind Bridget is one of the largest televisions. Fruit Loops, you helped carry it in here yesterday. It's Bridget, tell us about this thing.
This is a 75-inch Roku TV. This will go to the winner of Mix Madness. This gift is from Kia of Cleveland. Thank you, John Davis.
All right, so I understand John will be in here a little later.
Yes.
There's Bridget's ponytail blocking most of the TV there. What about it, Fruit Loops? Pretty good.
I want to point out that this is a Roku TV, meaning the very first app you should install is the Mix TV app, so you could watch Mix TV on your brand new 75-inch TV.
Imagine that during the upcoming high school football season or something, or even Mix mornings and getting to see my face on a 75-inch screen. I mean, that's like a dream come true.
Look, that is like bigger than real life. I mean, your head's pretty good size now, but it's going to be so much bigger on this large TV.
Look at that. John Davis coming in a little bit later doing some stuff, so we're going to do a little video with him. John, make sure you're wearing your makeup. So I think he goes around in it. 22 after 8, so there we go. Hey, let's get a traffic update. Right here.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the March Slam Dunk Trade-Up event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. The best deals on Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. North Lee Highway and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. Crews are still working to clear up that accident on the interstate. I-75 southbound. It's going to be around the 19-mile marker. So that's between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain, and it is affecting the left lane and causing a backup at this point nearly to the Harrison Pike overpass. So traffic backed up for a few miles there on I-75 southbound. We'll be sure to keep you up to date. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Dad, what are you wearing?
Your mother and I, prom 1979.
That couldn't be more out of style.
Well, you know what never goes out of style? Sleeping on a new Tempur-Pedic from Mermaid Mattress.
That's fair, but let's go take it off because you're embarrassing us.
Right now at Mermaid Mattress, get up to 5 years no-interest financing on select Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster mattresses. But that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep locally, handmade, hand-delivered.
I'm Clark Campbell. I've lived here in Cleveland, Tennessee for 24 years, and I'm so proud that I get to shop for my business to get my truck right here in my town. One of the most intimidating things in the truck buying process is you just don't want to talk to people sometimes. Don Ledford Chevrolet just isn't that place. And that's my favorite thing about this property is you just feel like a friend. There are a lot of options when it comes to dealerships in Cleveland and the Chattanooga area. This is going to be the first place I go to every single time.
Logan Thompson. Dude, does your ball talk? Yeah, ever since the car accident. Logan Thompson. Thinks I should call Logan Thompson to get a better settlement. He won't shut up about it. We could have had it all. Logan Thompson.
Call Logan Thompson. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
Hi, my name is Addison and I am from Bradley Central. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
All right, Mix 104.1, 826. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 8:20. Well, I already said 8:26. But here, Tom Rowland told me I've got to say the time basically 50 times an hour.
That's right.
So I'm Tom's Clock Show. That's why I'm doing it.
Okay.
Anyway. All right, I love you, Tom. All right, and but I really love Sandra. It is 8:26. Here we go. Roger Pickett, and I love him, but he doesn't love me. And I don't know why. Just because Bridget said he's giving away a gently used mattress
I never
for
said
the
that.
Spring Home Refresh, one that they couldn't sell. You are terrible. Unbelievable.
I'm terrible. Okay.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
For today, partly cloudy skies, a high of 74 and a low of 47 this evening. For tomorrow, mainly cloudy, a high of 78 and a low of 59. And then on Saturday, cloudy skies during the day, a slight chance of an afternoon rain shower with a high of 77. Your current Milligan vane temperature is 37 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we are seeing some rain showers in the northern part of our listening area, Athens, Decatur, and Sweetwater. So be aware of that.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of this aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
The best makes the best variety.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
It's Ram Truck Month at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 1.9% for up to 72 months. Buzzer beater savings on new Ram 1500 pickups. $11,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR. The better way to buy and service. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought...
It's Ram Truck Month at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers,
Expert local service with trusted and reliable insurance for your home, auto, business, and life. Call me for a free quote today, 423-813-3223, located in Candies Creek Center across from Waggles.
Yes, we're going to talk about the madness of March in just a moment. But first, it's a special day, isn't it? It's Major League Baseball opening day today. And we are excited. Sports courtesy of ESPN Cleveland 101.3, our sister station. Braves opening day today. Braves in San Diego playing the Padres. They're going to first pitch at 4 o'clock today. Pre-game will start at 3 on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. The tournament, the NCAA men's tournament, continues tonight with the Sweet 16 on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, presented by Papa John's. That'll follow Braves baseball. Tonight, Alabama, BYU at 7:10. Florida, Maryland at 7:39. Arizona, Duke at 9:39. And Arkansas, Texas Tech at 10:09. Calipari on his way to prison will be right there in that one. And then tomorrow night, for the third time this year, as we were talking with Bob Kesling, the voice of the Vols earlier this morning, Tennessee, Kentucky for the third time. Sweet 16, 7:39 tomorrow. It's tomorrow night in Indianapolis. We'll have it right here on Mix 104.1. And TBS Television will have it, locally presented by TVFCU. And I gotta see Max you're wearing your UT shirt. Do you think that Tennessee can avoid being beaten 3 times by Kentucky tomorrow night?
Tennessee's got it. This is our year.
Really?
We've got it.
Are
yes.
you serious?
We've got it. Go Vols. We're good.
Can't talk to him apparently. We're joined by we're going to be joined here in a second by Billy and Mac Massengill, two brothers tired out. Okay, well I hope you're right.
I do too. I do too, Steve.
Right. That's tough. Hey, we got this from Lake Forest. Their 6th grade baseball team defeated Dalton Middle yesterday, 13-5. JV baseball swept a doubleheader with McCallie, 7-5 and 6-2. And the Lake Forest girls golf team defeated Ocoee and Cleveland Middle in a tri-match. Well, my buddies are here, Billy and Mac Massengill. It's two brothers, Tire and Auto. How are you guys?
Good, Steve. Good. Doing well. Good morning to you guys. Y'all doing okay?
We're here. I mean, we're all right. No, we're okay.
Could be worse.
I was listening on the way over here. You said, yeah, some people don't even, you're talking about the air that everybody breathes.
Oh, yeah.
I said, my family doesn't want me breathing. What? I said, I don't know about that.
Very true.
That's
very true. Guys, well, first of all, one reason we invited you in is because you're helping co-sponsor our Mix Madness bracket, which has been we've been doing about 20 years. And then our brand new ESPN Cleveland 101.3 bracket. This is our first March Madness with our new station, ESPN Cleveland 101.3. So thank you guys for being a part of it. I tell you what, Bill, I want to begin with you because two brothers Tire and Auto. I know you guys like to have fun. You got to love March Madness.
Yeah, for sure. Most definitely. Hey, we're honored to do it, and thank you guys for letting us be a part of it.
He should be in March Madness.
Well, I was going to say.
As tall as he is.
Yeah, I missed the truck there. I should have got on, you know.
Oh, no, I guarantee you.
Well, I played long time ago. Actually, our friend Logan Young.
I know. I remember that. Yeah.
Long time ago, and then just started real young and got burnt out on it. You know.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Mac. First of all, it is an exciting time of the year. Everybody loves it, don't they?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, everybody's filling their brackets out and all the upsets, and it's an exciting time. So.
Well, listen. What I want to do though, let's talk about Two Brothers Tire and Auto because. Look, we hear so many great things about you guys, but we got a lot of new people here. So tell us what you guys are all about.
Yeah, man, we're blessed to be here. We love serving the Cleveland area. We do everything from general maintenance and repair to full-on custom stuff with if you got a truck or a Jeep, SUV, whatever, that you want to deck it out and kind of separate it and make it look a little different from everybody else. We can do that for you as well. But
And I've seen some great pictures and videos of some of your guys' work in the custom area. Billy, you guys do a tremendous job.
Hey, thank you so much. It's rewarding to see somebody comes in has a dream or something they want to put together, and we make it happen for them. So it's always exciting and fun. And
we had a good customer and good friend lives over near Nashville come late last night and pick his truck up from us about 11 o'clock?
11 o'clock, yeah.
Late
last night.
Visit then.
Tickled to death with it. He's going to a big truck show this weekend. They're all. It's cool when some It's they're excited to spend money on their vehicle versus like when your air conditioning goes out in your home, you don't want to spend, or if your car breaks down or whatever, it's an unfortunate expense. But
how can people see those some of your work, pictures, videos, that sort of thing?
Social media, Instagram, Facebook. I've got a little bit of stuff on YouTube and TikTok, but Instagram and Facebook for sure. Two Brothers Tire and Auto. We post to that daily and try to keep a good rolling album of stuff. So if you have a Jeep or this model truck, you can go on and see some examples and things that we've done in the past to give you some ideas.
Joined by our friends Billy, Mac, Massengill. It's Two Brothers Tire and Auto there. Of course, you've been in Cleveland a long time. You remember the old Mullinax Lincoln Mercury location with our friends there, and that is now where they are, and I know they're proud to be there. But you know what, Billy? I mean, it's the day-to-day stuff, too, that you can do all of it, can't you?
Most definitely, yes. A lot of people, see the pretty stuff and on social media and all that, and see the cars and trucks sitting out front. But, yes, we do just as much, if not more, of the day-to-day stuff. We've got some really good deals going on, like passenger-style tires right now, Michelin, BFG, Uniroyal, Nitto, Toyo, all your major brands, light maintenance, alignments, brakes, you name it, we can pretty much handle it. So whatever we can help with, we'll be glad to do so.
Two Brothers Tire and Auto here, and they are the two brothers right here, Billy, Mac, Massengill. Anything, Mac, you want to add here before we go, bud?
Go Vols. That's all I can think of. Yeah. Thank you guys for having us. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate you having us on this morning.
Billy, anything you want to add?
Bridget
here,
as well.
Yeah,
she's been awesome. She's doing a good job. I know he gives you a hard time. So yeah. So I got to give you a plug.
She's the original AI.
So what's your thought on Tennessee, Steve?
You know what? When I talked to Kesling this morning, it really comes down to the offense. And it comes down to a couple of players, and he quoted them, and I don't know. He was basically sleep talking. I don't know what he said. Now, I do think if they will perform offensively, as he said, if they get in the 70s, they win.
Yeah. That's been
and they can't freeze up. I mean, you got to play, man, and this is it.
Play it like it's your last game. It could be.
I think they win. I do. I think they beat Kentucky tomorrow night. Not really many Cinderellas. Obviously, the nature of college basketball now.
Yeah.
So to me, Kentucky's a Cinderella getting there. But anyway. Sure. But yeah, that's what I think. But who cares what I think? So, I think Duke and Florida are very strong.
Yeah. Duke's going to be hard to beat.
Going to be very hard to beat.
For sure.
Guys, hey, folks, don't forget, Two Brothers Tire and Auto, and as you guys said, they can follow you on social media.
Most definitely.
Any other? Give us your phone number. Anything else?
Yeah, give us a call, 423-790-7447, or invite you just to drop by and chat with us.
That's
too.
the best
come
thing.
By, come by and see us.
We always love people coming in to discuss things. It's just so much easier and better, and just better all around.
And even discuss automobiles and their problems there. They usually come in and try to get therapy from you guys. We don't care.
Yeah.
And by the way, I don't like you stopping by here.
Yeah.
You go to Two Brothers Tire and Auto. Do not come here. Thanks, guys. Good to see you.
Hey, thank you so much, Steve.
My buddies, Billy and Mac Massengill. Thank you guys very much.
Thank y'all.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and they're, of course, co-sponsors of Mixed Madness, also of our ESPN Tournament Challenge.
So you're sick.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. March is National Kidney Month. Did you know that chronic kidney disease, also known as CKD, can significantly impact your vascular health? At the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga, they are here to help. Chronic kidney disease patients often visit VIC for dialysis access creation, a safer method to treat kidney failure. At VIC, they provide comprehensive vascular care, including creating and managing dialysis access, treating arterial blockages caused by CKD, and offering minimally invasive procedures to restore healthy blood flow. Call the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga today at 423-602-2750 or visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com to schedule your consultation. Trust your care with the VIC Vascular Team. The VIC team offers 6 convenient locations to serve you, accepts self-referrals, and offers timely appointments.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we take pride in helping our neighbors protect the foundations of their homes. Now, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years' experience serving Tennessee homeowners.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results. But with the same local team, our customers know and trust.
And we're ready to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
We'll guarantee our best. Call USS.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Dad, what are you wearing?
Your mother and I, prom 1979.
That couldn't be more out of style.
Well, you know what never goes out of style? Sleeping on a new Tempur-Pedic from Mermaid Mattress.
That's fair, but let's go take it off because you're embarrassing us.
Right now at Mermaid Mattress, get up to 5 years no interest financing on select Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster mattresses. But that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep locally, handmade, hand-delivered.
Good morning, Mix 1041. Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. All right, let's get a check of our Simmons, final check actually, Simmons Bank celebration list.
Happy birthday to Taylor Thurman. That is from his mom, dad, and his sister. Deb Freischlag is celebrating today. That is from her work family at Legacy Senior Living. Thomas Bell is celebrating today. That is from Lindsay and Jacob. And then Gina Guerin is having a birthday today, Executive Director of Development at Tennessee Oncology. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us for tomorrow. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Visit the new location of Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Ken Dew, 423-381-3427.
Amy Hoagland joins us with Jersey College here in Cleveland. Good morning, Amy.
Good morning. Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Well, we're going to talk. You've got a very special event coming up, Jersey College School of Nursing here at the Cleveland campus. But first of all, it's been a while since you've been here, so let's talk about Jersey College School of Nursing. What's it all about?
So Jersey College is a 2-year associate's program. We're located in Bradley Medical Center. It's a hospital-based nursing school, and so we do a lot of our clinical rotations at Bradley Medical Center, and we are just, we've had 2 graduating classes. Our first class was August of 22. And so we've graduated 2 classes, and they've all passed their NCLEX on the first time, so we have a 100% NCLEX pass rate. Wow. And so really proud of what we're doing there.
Certainly so, and you and I were talking before we went on the air, and I can imagine a student being in a hospital would have to be quite a benefit.
Absolutely. So being in a hospital, you're rubbing elbows with nurses and patients and doctors. So students come to school different. They come to school and they're more career-minded because they have to be ready every day in uniform, be professional. We have what's called Pride Values. It stands for professionalism, respect, integrity, diversity, and excellence. So everything we do at Jersey College goes through our Pride Values. So being in a hospital-based campus, hopefully the nurses, the patients, and the physicians all benefit from our Pride Values as well.
Amy Hoagland here, and I believe you're the campus director?
Yes, sir.
Did I say it right?
Yeah, campus administrator, campus director.
There we go. Amy Hoagland, campus administrator, Jersey College School of Nursing here in Cleveland, inside Bradley Medical Center. So you've got a special event coming up. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so we actually have a class starting May 5th. So in preparation for that class, we are inviting the community, families. We have what's called Night of Nursing, and that's on Thursday, April 3rd, and it's from 5:30 to 7:30. Come have some pizza. And just what we're going to do is going to be a walk through our program. So you'll be able to go into a classroom and hear about semester 1 all the way through semester 6. You'll be able to maybe see some simulation with our high fidelity mannequins and different things like that. And you'll be able to do campus tours. You'll get program information. You can meet our financial aid planner and, just really talk to us about your future in nursing.
Oh, it's such a wonderful opportunity right there. Jersey College School of Nursing right here in Cleveland or inside Bradley Medical Center. So, first of all, how do people get more information about the college?
So if you want more information, we'd love for you to call 423-295-8969, and you can ask for Nikki Slaughter. She's our admissions representative, or you can email her at nslaughter@jerseycollege.edu, or you could go on our website at jerseycollege.edu, and you have tons of information from program information to program cost to locations, because we do have 19 campuses nationwide.
All right, Amy Hoagland, it's Jersey College School of Nursing right here in Cleveland. And if you will, one more time, remind us of the date of the Night of Nursing.
It is Thursday, April 3rd from 5:30 to 7:30, Night of Nursing. We'd love to have you.
And do people need to pre-register for that?
Yeah, we'd love for you to RSVP so we have enough food.
Yeah, we gotta have our pizza.
That's exactly right.
Amy, it's great to see you.
You too. Thanks for having me.
Anytime. Jersey College School of Nursing. And you talked about those, what are the mannequins called again?
They're high fidelity. We have mid fidelity and low fidelity, but they're amazing.
Well, and that's honestly how we describe the staff here at Mix 104.1. High fidelity mannequins. Matter of fact,
you're low.
Here's one right here.
You're low. You're beyond low.
I'm not high any. I'm beyond low. Thanks, Amy.
Thank you.
All right, coming up, we're going to be joined by our friends from Allon Planning Partners. We're going to talk with them coming up here in just a moment. It's 10 before the hour.
Check out the great deals this March at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. All new Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted and they found me that truck.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Check of traffic this morning. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the March Slam Dunk Trade-Up event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. The best deals on Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. Northley Highway and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate is still backed up there. I-75 is southbound. We had an earlier accident around mile marker 19. Thankfully, that has been cleaned up and is now out of the way. But traffic still seeing the effects of that back toward exit 20 there. So be aware of that. If you see traffic on the interstate, hopefully it's going to be moving here shortly. As always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Milligan Vein. Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Dr. James Gooden at Milligan Vein offers an office treatment that can make you look and feel better within a day. Visit milliganvein.com or call 423-961-5682.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Stearns & Foster has been making America's best mattresses since 1846. When you buy one at Mermaid, we'll give you $300 in free merchandise at locally owned Mermaid Mattress.
All right, for today, we'll have partly cloudy skies, a high of 74 and a low of 48 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly cloudy, a high of 79 and a low of 60. And then on Saturday, cloudy skies during the day, a slight chance of an afternoon rain shower with a high of 76. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 39 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we are seeing a few rain showers in the northern part of our listening area, Athens, Decatur, Sweetwater, and then also to our east as well, as some there in Polk County.
This weather forecast is sponsored by George Gray Allstate Insurance. Give him a call at 423-479-5431. You're in good hands with Allstate and George Gray.
Okay, you guys ready? Here we go.
Your home for local news.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
All right, Mix 104.1 at MixTV.tv. We are joined by our friends from Allon Planning Partners. We have Jay and Brittany Hagee here in the studio. Great to see both of you.
Great to see you, Bridget.
You too. So today we're going to talk about our financial puzzle and what a financial plan really is and how it is truly like putting a puzzle together.
Really is. And our son actually likes putting puzzles together a lot. He's 12 and he likes to sit there for hours and put puzzle pieces
He's like
together.
a master little engineer.
He's like a little engineer. And
wanting
I'm like,
to know how it works.
I don't have the patience for that a lot of times, right? But he does, and it's awesome. But the problem is if he gets all the way to the end and there's a piece or 2 or 3 missing, or he's went the wrong way about it and he can't find a few of the pieces, it's a problem for the whole picture, right? You miss the beauty of the whole picture because you missed a few pieces, or maybe it takes longer to put together because you didn't start the right way. There is strategy to putting together this puzzle. And so I was thinking about that and I'm like, you know what? Our financial success really is like putting together a puzzle. It's like making sure you have all the right pieces in the right place at the right times in order for you to get to your financial goals. And so we just want to real quickly today hit 4 or 5 of those puzzle pieces that you better have in place.
Yeah, within that illustration, if you have all the right pieces, but they're not in the right place, you still don't have the picture, right? The pile of the puzzle pieces looks very different than the puzzle put together. So it's about having the right pieces, but then also putting those pieces in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, because if you ever put a puzzle together and like a piece may fit together with another one, but that doesn't mean that's where it goes, right? I don't know if you're a puzzle maker, Bridget,
Right,
you like
yes.
to do that, but like sometimes there are pieces that like, oh, that could fit there, I could see that, but it doesn't align with the picture. You have to make sure that it aligns. And so here's the 5 pieces that you have to have in place for the financial puzzle we're putting together. The first one's investment management. This is the one that most folks talk through ad nauseum, like whether it's every big box brokerage house on every corner, or maybe you have a financial advisor, or your neighbor, your cousin, your friend, your brother-in-law, whoever it is that gives you financial advice. You're usually talking about, hey, what are you invested in? What stocks, bonds, REITs, whatever it may be that you're invested in. How are you putting together that part? But it's just 1/5 of the pie. Like having a proper investment management strategy is super important. You need to make sure that you are allocated properly to hit the goals that you want. That is absolutely true, and that your risk tolerance is right. But you also want to make sure that you have a lot of these other pieces in place
And
too.
before we kind of name those 4, I want to go one step back, because even with before we craft an investment strategy and determine, okay, what's the best positioning, you've got to know what you want. You've got to have a goal
there's
in
got to
mind.
be a picture.
You've got to, you've got to be able to really express, okay, this is where I'm wanting to go, or this is what I'm wanting to experience. This is what I'm wanting to do with what I have. So again, you've got to know where you're going before we can help you craft a path to get there. So before we can do anything, it's your job to say, hey, this is what I want. This is what I'm working towards. This is the picture that I am working to build. And then we help you build that. So beginning, like he said, with the investment management, making sure you're positioned properly, you're not overspending, you're within your means, living within your means, and that you're saving properly in all types of taxable accounts, tax deferred, tax free, all of those things, right? We're going to hit a bit more on that later. But that's the beginning. That's the cornerstone. From there, you've got to build an income strategy, whether you're in your working years, again, making sure you're not overspending overspending what your working income is, or during your retirement years, taking distributions from your account. And that's a whole other ballgame.
Nobody wants to run out of money.
Because a lot of people think, I'll just pull money out for my 401k when I need it. But listen, if you do that, I can almost guarantee, probably shouldn't say that word, it's really like you will run out, because that's not a strategy. That's just like a haphazard approach. I'll take what I need when I need it, and let's just hope it all works out. That's not a strategy. So what I'm talking about is pulling from the right investments at the right time. Some market investments, some safer investments, safer when it comes to market risk investments. Variety CDs, whatever, real estate, whatever your assets look like, pulling from the right thing at the right time. That is a true income strategy, distribution strategy, which is the second thing. And then the third thing is taxes.
You have to have
we're
tax
in the throes of that now, right? Everybody's feeling it. The tax timeline is ticking.
That's right.
We've got just a few more weeks
We're here.
But this is not the time to plan. Let me put it this way. It's always the time to plan. Right now is the time to pay. Right now we're paying taxes.
We better be planning for
You
2, 3,
better
4 years
be
away.
planning and not just paying. So ensuring that we have taxable accounts where we're saving now and growing tax deferred, but also that we are paying taxes on some of our income in dollars now so that it can grow tax free. That's a big gift in retirement, to have a bucket of money that we can just take out of and, oh, surprise, Uncle Sam doesn't put his hand in that bucket. That's what we want to help folks build. True tax strategy.
And I know we don't have a lot of time this morning, so I'm just going to hit all 5 real quick. The first 3, like she said, investment management, income strategy to make sure you're not going to run out of money, and tax strategy to make sure you're not paying Uncle Sam too much, more than your fair share. The last 2 are healthcare, which is a huge one. We could spend an hour just talking about why you need a good healthcare plan. And then estate planning. You want to make sure that you're a healthcare and your estate planner in place as well, because any one of these 5 pieces that are missing, you're not going to get a complete puzzle. You're not going to get a complete picture. You're going to see a partial picture, or you're going to get partial points of that put together. But you need to make sure that you have all 5, so that, like Brittany talked about, that goal that you have, that retirement dream, that picture, whatever it looks like, it will be complete and full, and you will not have the stress and fear of worrying about, oh man, I could have done this, or oh man, I should have done that, or I'm going to run out of money, or my health care is a mess and now it's going to take away from my income strategy. All of these things need to be approached and talked about in length. And that's what we want to do for you. If you're listening today and you've got an idea of what that picture would look like in your mind for your retirement, but you may not have all the pieces yet.
Right.
That's okay. That's why we're here. You can meet with us at 423-315-1441 or allonplanning.com. That's ALLON planning.com. You can schedule a complimentary consultation right from our website right there. And we would love to get together with you, hear about the picture you have for retirement, and show you, here are the puzzle pieces that we have to put in place for you to get there.
Yeah, we have an incredible team of fiduciary advisors that have openings in their schedule to be able to sit with you. We want to sit with you and walk you through this process. It's okay if you don't even know the right questions to ask. Some folks come and, here's my statements, help. That's okay.
Just bring it all.
Yeah, that is absolutely okay. That is why we're here, to help bring some order to some of that chaos you may be feeling. So give us a call, 423-315-1441. You can also visit our website, allonplanning.com. I want to make sure I mention this because we spend a lot of time and energy on education. We want to help resource folks when it comes to these kind of daunting financial topics. And so we have a resource library in our attached to our website, a YouTube channel, to really resource you with information about some of these topics that you have questions about. So check out our website. Again, it's allonplanning.com, ALLON planning.com, and learn more.
All right. That's our friends Jay and Brittany Hagee with Allon Planning Partners. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks
we appreciate
for having us,
it.
Bridget.
Thank you.
Investment advisory services are offered through Foundations Investment Advisors, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. The content provided is intended for informational and educational purposes only. The views, statements, and opinions expressed herein are those of the individual speakers and not necessarily those of Foundations and its affiliates. The information contained herein does not constitute an offer to sell any securities or represent an express or implied opinion or endorsement of any specific investment opportunity, offering, or issuer. Any discussion of performance or returns is not indicative of future results. Each individual investor's situation is different, and any ideas provided may not be appropriate for your particular circumstances. Foundations only transacts business in states where it is properly registered or is excluded or exempted from registration requirements. Registration as an investment advisor is not an endorsement of the firm by securities regulators and does not mean the advisor has achieved a specific level of skill or ability. No legal or tax advice is provided. Always consult with a tax professional. All rights reserved.